Listen,
No.
What? But I asked her... But... You know what? Let's ride. You're in a hurry and it'll...
I'm not in that much of a... Your first kiss, wasn't it?
Of course it weren't. Aye. Me first.
We don't have much time. But it's enough for you to learn a few things.
Run for your lives!
You stay here! I'll go and...
I can look after myself.
What?
The Wild Hunt.
Ragnarok!
No, not yet.
Get on the horse.
You should stay.
Afterwards. Once I'm... Watch out! Ride, silly! Don't look back! Faster! Faster! They're catching up!
What became of that creature?
Where is he? What?
Saw him
To whom? Begone! Begone, I say!
What?
It died. Like I said.
You knew it would end like this, didn't you? Didn't consider it worth...
No, I knew you'd protest. Your sense of decency is charming, but it doesn't...
Yen, are you all right?
I'm fine. Imagine putting wriggling cockroaches in your mouth, or swimming in manure.
Could have shown some sympathy.
That was no boy, Geralt. It was a hunk of rotting, rancid flesh that spoke through my magic.
Didn't just speak. It howled in pain.
I know it seemed real, but it was no longer human. Do you understand? Geralt, I know we should talk, but not here, all right?
The garden! How could you?
Now.
Don't you dare try to calm me.
We had no choice. We'd never have let...
Do you really think you're justified? That your hunt for a foreign...
I'm sure it doesn't in your eyes.
I shall make sure all Skellige hears what you did here.
Wait. I did this. I alone. Geralt tried to stop me. I refused to listen.
I might have known. They warned me about you. Sorceresses. None shall open their door to you. None shall feed your hunger, and none shall tend to your wounds.
Yen, you didn't have to do that.
But I wanted to. I'd rather not talk about it. We must focus on...
Didn't learn much. Not in Velen either. Leaves Novigrad.
No one said it would be easy. Better to have some idea where to look than...
Makes me wonder what she's got.
Can't even begin to imagine. But we will pull her out of it. Safe and...
Key to finding Ciri. You know, I saw something, or...
Where?
In Velen, at a castle until recently ruled by a self-proclaimed baron, now controlled...
You must go and get the creature. I don't know.
Seems early to me. What would I do with him? Cart him around while I searched for Ciri and hunted monsters? He's safe where he is, with the Baron. At least I think so. I'll get him once I know why Ciri went to Novigrad, what she did there. Still a chance I might find...
All right. I'll keep my fingers... Now, tell me, do you... No, never...
You were gonna ask me something. What was it?
Tell me, do you think... Is there a chance that thing might be Ciri?
Don't even want to think about it.
Geralt, we must.
Might be her companion, or someone else altogether connected to them both. I don't know. But I'll lose it if I try to deal with that possibility now. We have to do what we can, see what...
Ciri's trail in Skellige. We followed it, exhausted the possibilities. Might be time to go back to the continent.
Before you do, there's one thing.
What's that?
Let's meet in Larvik, at the Warriors' Hall.
Fine.
Thank you. For that, and for your help.
It was nothing.
Geralt, you know me.
Greetings.
So long.
Greetings.
Show me.
So long.
You best take that back.
You defied sacred ground, but the gods will never forgive you for this.
Every man on the continent's so bloodless.
Always did know how to...
I was provoked.
Saw it happen.
Amos Far Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Far Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
They know what happened to him?
The locals say they last saw his ship off the coast of Hindisfjall. Then a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
So he's probably fish food by now.
Not necessarily. I must learn what became of him.
Why? Do you know him?
No. It's not the mage who interests me. It's his djinn.
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful.
You sure this mage actually had a djinn?
His books strongly suggest he did. He describes taming one, harnessing energy from its power.
Storm wouldn't pose a threat if he'd had a djinn. He could just
Perhaps he had none left, or something unexpected happened.
All right. So what exactly do you expect me to do?
You must help me find this djinn. I've no gold to offer in reward.
Since you put it that way.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
Watching the flock, Whittles was finishing the fleet. Time had come. The wolves went into the mine.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
Yeah. Look.
What do you...
Farewell.
That's the way to win respect in Skellige.
Oh, that one.
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation.
Respect, Witcher.
The ship carrying the djinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
Not sure this djinn thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer.
Assad I Criede Rithorn.
Ready. Careful down there. How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck and a cavern. I'll look inside. Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew, then made their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
Say we find the Jinn. What'll you do? Ask for a beautiful house? And a palace? And a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the Jinn? Or have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You'll learn in due course. Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our Jinn's down there.
Found a wreck. It's been here a while. Wood's rotted.
Look around, but be careful. Look for something that might indicate it's the Mage's ship.
Got something. A Skellige's buckler. Clan Haemai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. craftsmanship.
What do you have?
Longship belonged to Clan Dimon. Yen. Never knew these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere. You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the Golden Dragon and an avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? The chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me. Something strange about those rocks.
And there's something on the bottom. Let's see what it is.
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell, to see through your eyes. Now relax. Aisu foltia beidem ein eichte ilivaid. That is no meat. Aisu foltia beidem ein eichte ilivaid.
No gin here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
Only found half.
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the Jinn. Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2... 3.
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this Jinn?
But you already know. A Jinn's power is
Won't worm your way out of it. Not this time. Tell me the truth or I'll leave.
You needn't resort to blackmail. You would have learned eventually.
True, but after the fact. I want to know now.
How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then returned to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a djinn.
So that's it? This is about my last wish?
You asked that djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
I get it. You want to know what'll happen if magic no...
I want to know if when the djinn's magic is gone...
Wonder...
You see? We're just a step... Come, let's search the...
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the djinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Djinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting. Interesting. Mystery of Mysteries, Agnes of Glanville. Elemental Empires, by Giambattista. Nice shoes. Looks like Mage must have slept here. The mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them. I wonder what this means. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. War left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side. Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
Think the djinn did this?
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looked... When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, take us away, anywhere, to a mountaintop, even. And the djinn granted the wish literally. They had a hard landing. Amos was thrown off his feet and against the wall. The bookcase did the rest.
Always knew too much studying could kill you. If he died while being teleported... Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
Colds preserved the corpse. Died from head trauma.
I wonder what this means.
Cracked his skull.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the djinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Tame djinn, vrif kaishta ein gaia, kaishta et disglair, gevired me castle.
have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw you.
Better straight face.
You! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a djinn can remove another djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free.
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Feel any better?
I told you,
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a djinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder...
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
Jinn might have cheated us after all.
Why?
'Cause I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
Ow, what was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
Maybe. Maybe we ought to test a few other things. Amos's cabin looked cozy.
Not so fast, Geralt. We'll have plenty of time to visit cozy cabins later. But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while. My, it's lovely.
Think the spirits of Skellige favor us. Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima. I shall scour the palace library for something, anything that might help us determine who or what.
Kaer Morhen's got a pretty rich library.
I shall search that later. Besides, we really should report to the Emperor.
Awfully loyal to your...
He happens to be your patron as well, darling. You do well to remember that. Otherwise he might feel...
If we gotta,
We wouldn't have known Ciri had returned if not for the Emperor and his agents. It's the least we
Yen, what happened back there?
was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out... I'll see you again soon.
Take care of yourself.
Geralt?
Ever think about the past?
At times, I'm amazed we survived. Eredin's not usually...
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I escaped the hunt.
Ah, yes. Your famous amnesia.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me, my memory quickly returned.
When the hunt had you, hope they didn't hurt you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's but a string of phantom images. Blood and fire. A wild chase through different worlds. All shrouded. Though I do remember you coming for me. Trading your life for mine. I hadn't the chance to thank you then.
You'd have done the same for me.
I'm touched by your certainty. But you've yet to tell me how you escaped them.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward, Red Riders around me. Next thing I know, I'm in the woods at the foot of Kaer Morhen. That's it. What did Eredin want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you. You don't recall?
Draw a blank on most of my time with him.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Eredin believed Ciri would come for us sooner or later and he would capture her. Fortunately, she didn't fall for it.
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to being his ally?
One day, the door of my cell opened, and instead of seeing the usual officer, I saw Emhyr. He promised to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial Treasury, provided I did what he asked.
He told you about Ciri, and you accepted his offer. Why?
Shared aims make for strange bedfellows. I knew I had to find Ciri before Eredin did, and if any man had the power and the means to help me, it was the Emperor. Besides, once all's said and done, he is her father.
Why didn't you look for me after you'd recovered your memory and your freedom?
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me first.
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Eredin would never have let you go. He'd erased my memory, but you escaped. It was wholly possible he hadn't had the chance with you. And there were your Witcher mutations. I expected they'd stave off any serious injury.
Still can't get
What?
So, feel any different?
Yes. Now I feel... regret.
mean to say that?
That I regret we didn't try that earlier. Much earlier.
Think we would have argued less?
Quite the opposite. But the other moments would have been more intense as well. Moments like this.
Thanks, Yan. See you later.
Tell Yarn. He's in charge.
Foreigner, what's your step?
Greetings, welcome.
Got us. Why'd you call?
Hunt.
What smells? Thanks for speaking.
You see white verbena, seems dangerous. Lovage, chamomile or something.
Chamomile. Now what's that for?
Your stuff?
Would you like to buy some?
Maybe. So long.
See how little you know the world.
Don't say so much.
Why the spit not?
Because if you get hit in the gut, herrings get tangled in your entrails. There'll be no hope for you.
Fulmer's right.
Steal folks' kiddies. Is it true?
Seen the plans?
You're even
What's wrong with you?
Bad shit. Only worthless fucking sailors.
command. He aims to send us up to Yaruga.
Foreigner, what's your step?
From Barrel Hoop, but I'm guessing you.
Show me. So,
Fair.
dull as dirt.
Greetings.
So long.
Trees deformed. Game killed.
You were there, horse in the teeth, when the Weirbears attacked.
Hey, that giant. I beat your heat.
Well, my dad's off fighting the black ones.
Brand those swords, but I prefer my trusty axe.
Some go bald, others go grey.
White Wolf?
Wouldn't. Need something. See ya.
Me? I've got nothing to say.
I'll be a priestess,
Can
right?
see from afar, you magpie shit.
Whoa, what a sword.
Brand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
got me eye on you?
Something I've always wanted.
Tired, huh?
What do you witchers do?
Greetings.
Take it everything here.
Sure, if you can afford.
Zeracanian Zephyrs, Mahak and Bat.
The sea provides.
And if it doesn't provide on its own.
What?
What?
Looking for something.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of Gwent.
Never return.
Greetings.
What do you want?
Someone's in a good
What mood would you be in?
What?
So be it.
How about it?